Hi guys, there seems to be a lot of talk at the moment about Nigel Farage joining the Conservative Party or rejoining as the case may be, but this time he may win a seat. So we must remember that the de facto head of Reform UK has run as a candidate for Parliament in the past and lost 7 times. So why should the next time be any different? Well, Mark Littlewood, a former advisor to Liz Truss, told GB News that if a by-election comes up anytime soon, Farage could win it. But is he right?
If you're an insurgent party, it's probably now too late. If he were to pick a seat, there'll be no data on where the Reform voters are, no canvassing will have taken place. It takes a long time, even if it's a big national news story, for voters on the ground to recognise that their candidate is Smith or Jones or Farage. But I'll make this prediction for you, Mark. I think Nigel Farage will become an MP in the future, most likely, more likely than not, but probably under Conservative Party colours.
OK, so you think that maybe enters via a by-election after the election in July, or are you talking 5 years from now?
One or t'other. I think It's quite likely, if Reform don't get a breakthrough this time, that they'll fold into the Conservative.
Well, there you go.
OK, so I've said before, I believe Farage could become an MP, but what would need to take place is the Conservative Party would have to welcome him back in, and then they would have to decide, OK, someone in a by-election, for example, the Conservative candidate in the by-election is going to step aside and allow Farage to run. It would have to be a safe seat where Farage is guaranteed a victory. Otherwise, he's not going to get on board. He doesn't want the embarrassment of running in a by-election and failing, either under Reform UK or under the Conservative Party. So there is a possibility that he could get into Parliament. I don't think he wants to become an MP, because he has seen he has more influence outside the Conservative Party than inside the Conservative Party. So imagine a situation, the Conservative Party welcome him back in, and they say, OK, you can be our MP in whatever constituency. He wins the seat, and then what does he do? He's an MP. He has to represent his constituents. He has to dedicate time to his constituents, otherwise he'll end up losing that seat. So he doesn't want that. He wants influence. He won't be the leader of the Conservative Party. He won't be a minister because the Conservative Party would be in opposition. So his power will be limited to Parliament. He may get a job on GB News like before, but he will be limited on what he can do. He knows, and most people who know Farage know, that he has more influence, more power outside the Conservative Party, because he can promise the sun, moon and stars outside without the responsibility of having to run for a seat or try to win over the public or anything like that. He can pontificate on the outside, and that's where he has been most powerful, and he has been successful. He has shifted the Conservative Party further to the right. It has become the BNP UKIP party. It's not helping the Conservative Party, but he doesn't care about that. His goal is moving them to the right economically and using immigration, woke, whatever, as a vehicle to achieve that. But I don't believe that Farage wants to be an MP. He'll be limited in what he can achieve. He has more power outside. And I think that's part of the reason why he didn't run as an MP this time as a Reform candidate. He says, well, there wasn't enough time and stuff like that. There's a massive risk that he wouldn't win the seat. But even if Reform were able to get somebody to step aside within the Conservative Party, they were able to pour all their resources into that constituency and win it, what would Farage do then? He would be an independent, in a sense, MP in Parliament with little or no power. Actually, no power whatsoever. He'd rant and rave from time to time in Parliament, and that would be all he could achieve. He has more power outside. That's why I think he will remain outside the Conservative Party. He may become a member of the party again, but he will not become an MP because he will not be the leader. Unless they agree to put him as an MP, allow him to become an MP, and then to become the leader of the Conservative Party in opposition. That may be something he would want, but I think a significant number of people in the Conservative Party will be dead set against such an idea. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.